This is new?
No, it's me, Kane's local.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm going as you for Halloween.
Yeah, that's kind of flattering, actually. I like that.
You want to hear my impression?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, here we go. Oh no, I can't play shit teams every game, so even though they were undefeated and I got to beat them, now I have to play real teams that are undefeated and now I suck.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. Low quality fans of a high quality Bruins team. That is not a dub. That was infuriating, and it was infuriating for a whole new list of reasons. As last night's infuriation. We're not a fun fan group right now. That was painful. And it dragged on. It was like you ever be waiting at a drink machine, right? Little soda machine. You're at a pool. Say you're at a pool. It is 98 degrees outside. You've been out in the sun. You fell asleep, and you're burnt, and you're hot, and you just want to get a little Dr. Pepper. You want some Dr. Pepper, make you feel better, you go to get the Dr. Pepper, there's a drink machine right there, and you go to the drink machine, and there's a little kid in front of you. Now, little kids have no concept of time. They never have, they never will. They'll annoy the hell out of you because they'll just take forever doing anything, and they're sitting there deciding on what to do. They know they want a drink, but they don't know what drink they want, so you sit there and you wait and you watch, and you just slowly want to do something terrible, such as pick the kid up, throw them in the pool, and order your drink. But you can't because you're a grown adult. You are a grown adult who cannot do that, so you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And at the end of all the waiting, you find out the kid didn't have any money on them anyway. They were just looking at the drinks. That's what it felt like watching that game for 3 hours. Holy... I don't even want to swear. That was painful. But we are in a funk. I don't think, I know, I'm the optimist, whatever. I don't think this is a good representation of where this team is actually at. But we'll get into the reasons why I feel that way. Before we really get started, I would like to say thank you for all the comments of just caring about the Kyle Beach situation. That was really nice to read for a lot of it. And some of you, I see the comments for a moment and then they go away. Some of you chose some choice words. I'm not blaming you for it at all. And YouTube deleted your comments. So if they're gone, that's what happened. There was 3 of them, particularly, that colorful language. And again, pretty well deserved, directed at some people. I feel the same way. But YouTube did end up deleting them because of the colorful language. So, good job by you guys. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe. Nailed it. Let's talk about this. You might notice something, by the way. I did something drastic after the second period. I moved around the wall a little bit. Bergie got brought over here, and our friend Taylor Hall, because I do not have a Bruins Hall jersey yet, because I'm poor. I had to bring over the Devils. They got it's the green striped one. It's a cool looking jersey. I hate that it has the factory custom on it as basically the vinyl lettering. I hate it. But I had to put that on the wall thinking maybe. And the third period looked better. It looked better. Drew a lot of penalties. Not that we could fucking score on one. Let's see here. Okay, so the lines get shifted up. Here's the lineup. Boom, gotcha. There we go. Lazar's on the third line. Nosek drops back down to 4C. Stud back to 2C. I will have a note about that. Getting a little frustrated with Brucey, but we have a full D shakeup. Now, this shakeup did not stand firm throughout the game. It got scattered constantly. It was really hard to keep up with it. And because I'm doing this directly after the game, most of the reports on the shifts and whatnot aren't fully accurate. So I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants at the moment. But that's what we do, right? I don't have a notebook through the whole game taking shift notes. I'm watching the game. I'm a fan. I gotta stop yelling. Forward's gonna start with Mac. That's a shakeup, but not that big of a shakeup, right? They're just trying to get forward looking better. Grizz and Carlo together. They're splitting up Riley and Carlo. I thought that was a terrible idea. Riley and Carlo have spent a lot of time creating chemistry. Riley did have a bad game a couple games ago, but that is a pairing I wouldn't mess with. And at the bottom, you had Riley and Zaboral, which was weird. It is our first look at Zaboral this season. I don't have anything positive to say about him. I don't have a lot negative to say other than exit passes. But again, that was everyone's problem tonight. Pasta gets the A on the chest directly after one of the worst games of his career. Not literally, but just a terrible game. I liked it. I liked that you put the A on him and say, look, man, this team depends on you. You had a rough game. Shake it off. We got you. You're an assistant captain, alternate captain. That's what they call alternate captains. I liked the move. And Pasta had some bright spots. He also had some terrible spots too. Sway is back in net. He looked really good. In fact, the only people to score against him tonight were technically Bruins. So, great. Puck drops 3 minutes in, and they are way more engaged, way faster. And I was really nervous that the whole game was going to look that way, and it did. But 4.5 minutes in, and DeBrusk has this nice little play, gets the puck on net. It gets you so excited. You get so excited. And Forbort ices the puck in the just dumbest way I've ever seen after the Canes clear. The Canes cleared out to the neutral zone, and I know this is like too specific to bring up in the video. Like I try to focus on major things that happen in the game, but Forbort has it in the neutral zone, our half of it, looks around, and then chucks it with pace all the way down to their zone. A clear icing every time. 100 out of 100 times that's icing. It was stuff like that all night. 8 minutes in, again, it's a nice burst of speed by Jakey on the right side. Jake was, again, a bright spot of the game. Couldn't finish, though. Burst past Tony DeAngelo, you know, the guy that we all love and know from the offseason. Burst past him. Can't finish on Anderson. That's okay. 10 minutes in, Pasta, Aho. Now, there's a lot of cross-checking behind the play, mostly on the Canes to start the game, if I will be a homer right now. Aho gets in Pasta's face, and Pasta does the dangle. He does the, like let's ditch him, let's go. Bizarre moment, because I was like, Pasta, you're not actually going to fight him. Also, Aho is not a fighter either. This would be the most pathetic fight of all time. But a piece of me was kind of like, fuck it. Do it. Break your hand. Go ahead. Who knows how it'll end? Whee! They didn't fight, but it was kind of weird to see him do the shimmy. I just didn't expect it. I didn't know he had that move in his repertoire. 12 minutes in, and I really can't explain this, unfortunately. There is a mad scramble in front of Sway. There's an open net for a Canes player at one point. Puck they just can't get in the net. And then immediately goes down to the other side. The same thing happens, and we can't punch one in. This was playoff hockey to a T. Every goal that went in was dirty and gross and playoff goals. We did not get the bounces, though, and we did not really deserve. We had a higher goals expected. I don't think we deserved to win this game, even a little bit. We just didn't force enough. Anderson was good. Sway was good. Good teams make their own luck, and we haven't been able to catch a bounce for now 7 periods. It has been 7 periods since we've scored a legitimate goal. We had 1 goal last game that was a lucky bounce. Other than that, the bounces haven't gone our way offensively. 7 periods, 1 goal, and it was a fluke. 4:44 left, and the Canes have some nice offensive possession. They've had a lot of that at this point in this game. Grzelcyk does have a chance to clear the puck, gets out-muscled by Trocheck. Trocheck feeds the puck to the point. It gets tossed over to DeAngelo on the left side. He fires a snapshot on net. It gets tipped a few times. I thought Kotkaniemi got the last touch. Apparently, they are not saying he did. It is a Tony DeAngelo goal. I believe the last person who touched that puck was Carlo. It was a Carlo goal. So Carlo scores a goal, and the Canes go up 1-0. Great. Puck had eyes, bounced around, went past Swayman. I don't really blame Swayman. Good bounces. Grzelcyk should have gotten the puck out. I guess that's where I'll blame it. You got to live with point shots that take deflections. Hopefully you get a real block on it. Didn't happen for us. 1-0. Still in this game. Stanika did start a little slow in that period. We'll end the period 1-0. He did start a little slow. He looked a little bit behind, but he started to pick up pace. DeBrusk was really good. Howla continued to be all over the place. I was liking what I was seeing for the most part from them. First line continues to be subpar. This was kind of a game where I went, all right, whose bottom 6 is who's gonna be better? Didn't end up actually ending that way, the bottom 6 winning the games, but the first period very much was it looks like both top lines are going to get crushed. Let's Let's see what the bottom 9 can do. This is when you'd think that second line would be huge, and Stud just didn't have it at the same speed in the first period. 40 seconds into the second period, it's a 4v4. Niederreiter and Marshy, they do get into it after a play, after a whistle. They're going to go to the box. There's going to be a lot of box time. That gets killed off. Back to 5-on-5, and it's a scramble in front of Anderson and blatant hand pass by a Canes player to get it out. I tweeted about it. I feel sheepish. Hand passes are legal in the defensive zone. For some reason, my brain refuses to remember that, and every single year I call someone out for a hand pass when it wasn't one. I was pretty heated during this game, though, so I deserve an excuse. Within the first 5 minutes of the period, Stud gets his shift skipped over. Nosek jumps up to the 2C. Now, at the time, I was pissed. Brucey is too quick to pull the hook on a young player. We see it all the time. DeBrusque gets shifted around like crazy last year, and now it's happening to Stud. And I just want, it's early in the season. We know we need Stud to be a reasonable top 9 guy. You got to give him time. So I was really frustrated. We're going to circle back to that because he did end up back on that line. 7 minutes left of the period, and Nosek is going to go for tripping. Good call. 20 seconds into that penalty kill. Niederreiter is coming down the left side with the puck. It's a transition into the zone, as you do on the power play. The Canes are fast. They whip it into the slot, and it bounces off floorboard and in the net. It's just bad luck, man. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. And again, not really Sway's fault. Brutal, brutal puck luck on this. 2-0 Canes. PP goal for them. Good for them. We're not out of the game yet. Shortly after, finally a call for something behind the play. The Canes have been very frisky behind the play. Stahl is going to get called for interference. It's a power play, and for 20 seconds, it's a 5-on-3. Martinook goes for cross-checking. Do not get a shot off on the 20 seconds. And then as soon as we go to 5v4, Hall goes for tripping. So it's a $1.27 4-on-4, and then they'll have a short power play. Not a shot taken during the 5-on-3, and obviously none taken during the 5-on-4 because we just took another penalty. During the 4-on-4, there will be a 2-on-none because of a strip of Nosek, and Sway keeps us in this game. These are the big saves I'm talking about to keep you in reach of the game. Huge save on the 2-on-none. It's a big glove save. We're going to end the period 2-0. This game's not over. Game's not over. I keep telling myself that because I didn't want to keep watching this game because it was fucking pedestrian. It was pathetic what we were doing. And you know that I'm not saying these players suck and all that bullshit, but this was a pedestrian effort. We just weren't getting anything going, and it made you really question what this team's capable of. 2 minutes into the third period, this is a call I don't really like. Nate just trips over McAvoy as he's going for a open ice hit. He falls over the knee. It does not look like McAvoy stuck out his leg by any means, but we're going to go to the penalty kill. We do kill it, which is huge. Stud is back on the second line, and it is the best the second line has looked all game. Maybe benching him for a period did actually. Not the whole period. He got bumped out of the fourth. But maybe moving him around for a moment was like, hey, like you really got to straighten up. And he did respond in kind. So I guess credit to Bruce's coaching. I was really pissed, though, when he first moved him down. About 6 minutes in, it is a power play. We have a chance here. Get within one. It should have been a 5-on-3. It was not. There was another penalty that happened during the delayed. It doesn't matter. We have the power play. Make something happen, and we have a chance. Marchand is caught alone in the slot with Anderson. He has a one-on-one. He sees Hall to the left of Anderson, behind him, and feeds him the puck. Puck gets to Hall, and Hall isn't able to bury it. Slavin coming up behind. I don't know if he was able to get a stick on it. I haven't gotten a good replay of that yet. That's a funk. That moment right there went, this is a funk. This is not what this team is. This is a funk. That is something that goes in the net so often. That's a funk. Both the goals against us off of our players. That's a funk. What are we overreacting about? It's a funk. I really like saying the word funk. And then something happens to make you think it's not a funk. 1 minute left on the power play. And Hall gets tripped. Weak ass call. Weak call to put him on 5-on-3. This felt like a makeup for missing the Bergie one during the delayed penalty. Weak call here. But it's 5-on-3. For 1 minute and 1 second. We get one shot on net during it. One. And then during the 5-on-4, we get nothing. And then 9:30 into the game, Stahl goes for a big hit on a hunched McAvoy. Another bad call. McAvoy, and I don't mean to sound insensitive here. McAvoy ducked, trying to avoid contact. Stahl got him high. Went for boarding. Bad call. But we get the power play. Nothing. 6 seconds left of that power play. We get a penalty. Too many men on the ice. Oh, it's a funk? It's a funk? I still think it's a funk. But there's a lot of signs that maybe, hey, this team is too busy not focusing. These are just lapses of judgment constantly. Terrible showing. Studnicka does get a breakaway after we kill that penalty. And he isn't able to score on it. And it just would have made everything better had he scored on this. Everything about the game. Like, I would have been sad we lost, but I would have been just so much happier about the outcome if he had scored. But he did not. Svech gets the empty netter. It's 3-0. Game notes. We might suck. We don't. This might be a funk. It really might be. There are so many bounces that are not going our way. It's crazy. There are so many bounces that are going against us. It's crazy. Both their goals went off Bruins players. We just played a really good Canes team, got outplayed by them, and still both the goals were bouncing pucks off of our own guys. I'm not ready to blow it up off that. We did get outplayed for 2 periods, though. Again, which is frustrating. We take too much time with the puck and oftentimes lose it. Part of me at first was like, nah, man, the Canes are just really fast. No. I started counting. Sometimes I'll do this. It hits the stick of our player, and I'll go 1, 2. And if I hit 3, they held the puck too long. I was hitting 3 a lot this game. Other notes, I was mad at Brucey about the Studnicka stuff, but in hindsight, it woke Studnicka up. I thought that second line was really good in the third period. That second period was terrible, though. In the first period, he was just a step behind. I just think he needs more reps. It is kind of weird to say, but our bottom 6 looks pretty good. I really think that. They're solid through and through. A lot of effort, a lot of forechecking. Howl is a dog. DeBrusk is just flying up and down the ice. Nosek is super fun to watch. Lazar is fun to watch. Even Kuhlman, man. They're all doing their job. Are they going to bury a lot of pucks? No, they're not. But third line has chances. They do. They'll put a few in. Fourth line works really hard. Freddie continues to just be a simple player, which I like. Just get the job done. Get pucks deep. Forecheck. We need more from the top 6. Badly. And I know we've complained about being a one-line team. This should be a 2-line team with a bottom 6 that can crush other teams' top lines. It is not right now because we're in a funk. That's what I'm saying. It's a funk. Give me a couple more games of this, and I will not say funk. That's for sure. It will definitely be a 4-letter F word, though. All right, guys, that does it for me. Like, comment, subscribe. We have Panthers on Saturday. We're going to nail that. We're going to get a dub there. I'm sure of it. And then we have a bit of a layoff. I think we have 3 or 4 days, and then we're right back to it. So it's going to be good. It's going to be okay. Let's not hit the panic button on this one, okay? It's game 6. This is still doable. Right the ship. Go Bees!